In this video, there are 8 problems, you got 13 through 20, but I'm only going to do the first, these first 4. We're shading the angle, the non-right angle, and that's question mark. I want to be using the Greek symbol called theta. And so the opposite side is 6.7, the side opposite the right angle is hypotenuse, and then the third side is the adjacent. I always go in that order because I find that when I go in that order, I tend not to make mistakes. So the shade, again, shade is opposite, the hypotenuse is always opposite the right angle, and then the third side is the adjacent. Because the truth is, on the angle itself, the hypotenuse and the adjacent side are really both adjacent to the angle. It's just that the hypotenuse already has a special name, which is the reason why I emphasize that one first. So if I shade the two sides of the angle, the 9.1 is the opposite, this is the hypotenuse, and the 8.5 is the adjacent. And then for the last one, if I shade two sides, the side doesn't get shaded is the hypotenuse, the side opposite the right angle is the hypotenuse, opposite hypotenuse, and then the third side is adjacent. So the tangent of my angle is equal to my opposite side over my adjacent side. So the difference here is the fact that we already have the ratio. It's kind of like when we did the ratio in biology. 1/5 was about approximately 11 degrees, 2/5 was approximately 22 degrees, 18 degrees was about 1/3. So those are those ratios. So with our calculator, we can take these ratios and turn them back into angle measurements. So on your calculator, again, you're looking for that tangent -1. That's called the inverse. And we're going to be doing the inverse tangent to both sides. And by doing the inverse of tangent, what we have is the angle. So it's going to be the angle is going to be equal to the inverse tangent of 6.7 over 4. It's not tangent, it's inverse tangent. So inverse tangent of 6.7 divided by 4 is, the angle is approximately 59.162 degrees. In the next problem, it's going to be a tangent of my angle, again I use theta. It's equal to my opposite side over my adjacent side. So 9.3 divided by 3.7. I'm going to be doing inverse tangent to both sides to get rid of the, so I have just theta. It becomes inverse tangent of 9.3 divided by 3.7. Inverse tangent of 9.3 divided by 3.7. Angle is approximately 68.305 degrees. Now I want to make some, I'm not sure I made this comment in any videos, but just again be aware that the answer keys are slightly different than what we're getting here, because these materials come from the UK, and because of that they tend to run differently. So just be aware that we may not necessarily get the same answer. Exactly, we should be really close. So tangent of my angle is equal to my opposite side over my adjacent side. Do inverse tangent to both sides. So theta is equal to inverse tangent of 9.1 over 8.5. So inverse tangent of 9.1 divided by 8.5. Angle is about 46.953 degrees. And the last one, tangent of my theta, is equal to my opposite side over my adjacent side. Then do an inverse tangent to both sides. So inverse, theta is equal to inverse tangent of 12.4 over 7.3. So the angle is approximately 59.514 degrees. So hopefully between the first video and this video, that's enough information for you to be able to finish off the 4 remaining problems. And then we'll move on to the homework assignment, which has a combination of both the T11 and the T12 worksheet.